हेलो फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू माय न्यू वीडियो। आज की वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे बिंदु से, जो कि गूगल में सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर है। तो चलिए सबसे पहले इनके इंट्रोडक्शन से स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Hi, this is Bindu. I'm a final year student from NIT Raipur from the stream Information Technology. Recently, I've been given many interviews towards the product-based companies, and I have selected one of them. I got recently offer from Google. Yeah, that's like my introduction.
ओके, तो गूगल में प्लेसमेंट के लिए टोटल कितने इंटरव्यू राउंड हुए थे?
Firstly, they have reached me via mail. They have shared the link for firstly we'll be having a screening round. Based on that, we'll be moving forward. So after the screening round, there are 3 virtual on-site rounds. So total there are 4 rounds.
ओके, तो ये फोर्थ राउंड को मतलब चारों राउंड को आप डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हो?
I didn't get you. Like 4 rounds, mein?
मतलब सबसे फर्स्ट राउंड क्या हुआ था?
First round is kind of the difficulty level is kind of easy because it's just the screening round to test how your knowledge. In order to filter, the screening round is like a very biggest filter here. So yeah, the screening round went well. It's a medium based question. I'm able to solve it like in 20 to 30 minutes. But the discussion around the code, it went and it for the optimization, it took around the first screening round is about like 45 minutes total duration is.
तो आपसे क्या क्या पूछा था फर्स्ट राउंड में? कुछ क्वेश्चंस याद है?
Yeah, the question is like they have asked me only one question in the screening round. It's like they have provided me a binary tree and also 2 nodes. Okay, so this two I need to find the path between these 2 nodes. What we say like in the form of directions. Like first I need to go up, again up, then I need to go left, then right. Like this, the part should be printed in the form of a direction. So that is my first question. That is the one and only question which has been asked in the screening round.
ओके, फिर सेकेंड राउंड में क्या हुआ था?
उसके बाद I got the time being late. So after the next, it been like 10 to 15 days gap. So later I got on call for on-site rounds, which are like 3 rounds on the same day. So the first round is like the interviewer is the foreigner. So yeah, the questions were like a bit tricky for me due to the language barrier because the interviewer is a foreigner. So the question first one is an easy one. The input is like an integer. Then what we need to do is we need to print the output in the form of one sentence, and their sum should be equal to the n, which is the input. So we need to print a number of sequences which are possible in this way. That is the first question in first on-site round.
ओके, और भी कुछ याद है सेकेंड राउंड में क्या क्या हुआ था?
Or there is this another question too, which is a bit tricky and easy. It's also tough to explain. The question is like you are provided with n intervals. Okay, so n intervals are provided, and you need to print. You need to return a vector, something like an array of size n, where each element in that array is the length of the unpainted part. Firstly, the length will be like the painted part will be 0. Traveling towards the first interval, it will be painted. Traveling to the second interval, it will be painted. So at every instant, what is the unpainted part, we need to keep it in the form of vector, and we need to return. That is the second question.
ओके, थर्ड राउंड में क्या हुआ था?
The coming to the third round, it was like it's a kind of easy one. Firstly, they have gave me the grade. Okay, there are values in the grid, m cross m grade. So I'm at the top left corner. So I have only 2 choices to either go right or down. So I can only go right or down when the next cell is greater than the current cell. So this is the what we call constraint. So we need to find if there is a possible way from top left to the bottom right. This is like the first question in the third round, and the second question is like kind of extension to this. It is like the same way. We are provided with the M cross N matrix. Then we are supposed to travel. Now we have a privilege to travel in the four directions. But also there is a constraint, like the current cell should be lesser than the cell which we want to go. So yeah, now this we need to find the minimum cost to reach from top left to the bottom right. Every time the cost will be the difference of the next cell and the current cell.
ओके, और फाइनल राउंड, फोर्थ राउंड में क्या होता?
Fourth round, it is like you're given a size array of size n. Then you're also given a value integer, suppose let's say k. So what we are supposed to find is like the longest window where all the elements in that window is equal to k. So we need to return the output, the length of that window which is possible from the given one. So this is the first question, and there is an extension to this question. What it is like you are given k value and n size array, but also in the second question we are given m. Okay, so what is m? At most you can what we call change m values in the array. Like at most you can change m values. At the end of the day you are supposed to find and return the largest window which has having elements, all elements as k. So here we have an what we call like a chance to change m values in the array. So this is the extension of the second question, and it ended fourth round. And coming to the this is all only about DSA, right? After DSA rounds, like in the onsite rounds, first onsite round is like normal DSA 45 minutes, but the second onsite round it is of 60 minutes, 45 minutes DSA and 15 minutes G&L round, which is of googliness and leadership. Even the third round, it is 45 minutes DSA and 15 minutes G&L round.
तो अब मैं बात करूँ HR राउंड में क्या क्या क्वेश्चन पूछा था?
HR round में they are basically the questions, I don't remember the exact questions, but what they want to see is how your approach towards hard situations would be like. Suppose if there is a team member where you are not they're not supporting you, they're not friendly with you, but still you need to do and like cooperate with them, and you need to get together as a team and work, right? So how will we handling those kind of persons, and also about the work, and they have asked the projects which I have done, my contribution towards the projects, and the challenges I have been facing, such questions. It was like not a single question. If we answer to a particular question, from our answer the questions will be raising further like that.
ओके, तो मैं बात करूँ पैकेज, तो आपका पैकेज कितना लगा गूगल में?
Coming to like as compared to Microsoft and Amazon, what all these people are doing is like they are calculating 4-year stocks in a single, like at a time, right? If we have calculating like the 4-year stocks at the same time, then it is like 48 CTC. But for me as a offer letter, what they are doing is like they have calculated per year, like for the first year how much amount I'll be getting in the first 12 months. They have calculated and they send around, it's like 32. If I'm wanna calculate complete stocks as Microsoft and all this, it's 48, or else it's 32 CTC.
तो आगे ओके, आप किसी को टिप मतलब किसी को टिप्स देना हो जो कि थर्ड ईयर या फोर्थ ईयर में, तो आप क्या टिप्स दोगे कि गूगल या फिर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट या किसी बड़ी कंपनी में किस तरह से प्लेसमेंट निकाले?
Firstly, I recommend people to have a good LinkedIn profile, or else good connections at the LinkedIn profile, so that they'll be able to reach out to these companies. I think like every college doesn't have a privilege to get top product-based companies to their company college, right? So they have to apply off campus. In order to apply off campus, the referrals will be really helpful for them to apply. So I feel like firstly they need to go have good connections at LinkedIn. Secondly, they need to have a good resume, in the sense you don't actually have to get like a big projects, complex projects. ये सब नहीं चाहिए. The only thing they want is they want you to be like 100%. You need to have 100% which you are keeping in your resume, 100% knowledge about what all you're keeping. Maybe you don't have an internship, it's fine. If you're good at DSA, it doesn't matter. And main thing, I feel like the confidence, because for me the confidence is so low in the initial days when I started applying to the off campus. Then initially I have very low confidence because I don't have intern experience and I don't have a CP profiles, but I do have a good DSA knowledge. I can solve problems easily. So yeah, this the little confidence on us will take us to great ways. So yeah, DSA should be, you at least in order to crack any product based companies, you need to solve around 700 to 800 questions.
Okay, thank you, Bindu.